Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on my October goals, but I'm also going to be reflecting on Q3 and the month of September. We're also going to plan out the first week of October. Like, I can't believe we're moving into Q4. So I have my new MAKSELIFE notebook. I work in the MAKSELIFE companion notebook series, would you call it? The 4 notebooks, and I love these notebooks so much, and I'm really excited to review the new ones for 2023. My review will be coming out very soon. Super excited about that. So let me just get right into supplies. So I've got these stickers from Hand Can Plan. They're just like some monthly stickers in the EC colors. I've got this list from the companion notebooks. You can also get this on the MAKSELIFE website if you sign up to get into their printables and stuff. I will leave that down in the description, but this is super helpful when I'm thinking about my goals in each category. I also have this sheet from Planner Kit. It's S1736B, and I use these to mark the weeks. So I'll put some of these in the top right corner of my weekly pages. I will show you that in a little bit. I also have my MAKSELIFE goal setting notebook. This comes with the companion notebooks, and this has all of my 2022 goals, all my prep work, everything that I like to look back on when I'm creating my goals for each month. So I'm specifically going to be looking at my annual goals, but I'll also kind of touch on my mind map. I always like to review this before I get going. My word of the year is thrive, and it just really encompasses this year and the direction that I want to go. And I feel like it's been a really good word for me this year. I also kind of look at my intentions page and just kind of check in there. So here's my word of the year, and I've got these words that just kind of set the tone for each month. And I always just like to look over this before I get started on my goals for each month. So this is going to be super helpful. And then I've got my stickers here. These are the markers that I'm going to be using for this month. I've got 2 dot markers. This is in... what color is this? Summer Sun and Ocean. I've got this mild liner. I don't know which color it is because it's the Japanese version, but it's an orange. And then I've got this gray color. I think it is just gray. And then this green-gray jelly roll that I love. It matches the MAKSELIFE text super well. So I will have all of these linked down below. And then I've got this washi from According to Allie that I will also be using this month. I'm going to try something new. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we're just going to try it. I saw someone use some washi, and I can't remember who it was, but we're going to just get started because I need to get this done and move on with the rest of my day. So I've got 2 notebooks here. This is the one I'm going to be moving into. This is the one we're going to start in. So if you've never seen one of my goal videos, the way I do mine is I go ahead and reflect, then I get into my monthly goals, and then I do the first week's weekly actions. So let's go to the back of this notebook, and we're just going to go to my reflections for this month. So as you can see, I have already worked on these by myself. I like to do these over the course of a couple of days just to keep my mind fresh and my ideas fresh. And so I have all of these done, and I'm just going to go through them really quickly with you, and then we're going to go to the quarterly assessment, and I will show you that as well. So first is my biggest wins. So one is treating my anxiety. That has been long overdue, and I've just been trying to do it on my own. Finally talked to my doctor, and I feel a lot better about everything. Still a work in progress, of course, but I feel really good taking that step. I'm also trying meditation again. I don't have a lot of great experience with meditation, but I'm using the Calm app right now, and it's been really helpful because it just keeps me a little more focused, and I don't have to do a lot of the work. I just have to show up and do it, and then it's not like I have to think about and plan for anything, if that makes sense. Then just being more open to different things. Currently working in my life, meds are helping. My friendships and family relationships are just great. Health is looking up. Things that are currently not working, too much sugar and too little movement. I think this was just a phase. I don't know what it was, but I just was craving sugar, and that has kind of subsided, but I definitely want to keep an eye on that in the next month. Neglecting my cleaning and my attitude at work was not great in September, but toward the end of the month, I kind of rallied, and hopefully next month will be even better. What I learned this month, so I can focus and work on myself and see real changes. It's never too late, and I have to stay in my own lane sometimes. Then what improvements do I want to make? Make time for family, keep my head down at work when I need to, and adjust my PM routine. That's been a work in progress, and hopefully I'll take some more steps next month to improve that. What I am most grateful for right now: Kat, Holly, and Jen, my friends at work, friends in life, and cooler weather for sure. My kitties, my health, and my F&P, and family visits are approaching soon. Habits I want to nurture: PM routine, sleep routine, those are kind of bundled together. AM and PM meditation practice, working on my budget, and more water intake. I don't know what that was this month too. I saw a dip and I want to fix that. Area I want to focus on next month is work and learning, and I'm rating it a 6. So not a bad month, but definitely room for improvement for sure. So let me just add a little bit of color to this page, and then we're going to go to my quarterly assessment. All right, there we go. And then let's go to Q3 assessment. So I went ahead and scored myself from where I am right now at the end of September. And then I went ahead and put in my previous scores for Q2 and then my current scores for Q3. They were pretty much the same. I mean, a tiny improvement, but I noticed like a lot of change in the categories themselves. So overall they stayed the same, but definitely some like ups and downs there. So what physical actions contributed the most? So health issues, physical and mental, overlapped pretty much every category. I had to make my health a priority and put some things on the back burner. So hopefully in Q4, I can definitely like regain some of that momentum and get focused on other things besides just health. And then 3 words to describe how I generally felt over the last 90 days: frustrated, creative, and confused. Where is my biggest opportunity for growth and what's going to be the main focus? I've actually got 2: work and learning and personal growth. These are intertwined right now, and I have to find peace, strength, and calm to move forward. So work has been, it's been good, but it's also been tough because it's just been a lot going on, and I've had to take on more this year. And that was a struggle, especially at the beginning of the school year. I've kind of talked about it in Planning with Me's and stuff, but we absorbed a position and it's been tough. And then just like feeling responsible for a lot of things. And so I just want to find some more balance going forward. But again, always a work in progress. So let me just add a little bit of color to this page as well, just so they kind of match. And then we'll go straight into my goals. All right, there we go. And then let's go into my other book. I'm going to put this one off to the side and then put it back on my shelf with the other ones as we go into my Q4 notebook. These are undated, so you can go in whatever order you want, but I always go with hold on to your vision for Q4. I'm sure I know the new notebooks are going to have like different quotes and stuff, but the past 2 years that they've been using the same format, those are the ones that I've gone with. So continuing that this year. So here is my monthly goals page. So something I'm going to try out this month. We'll see if I like it. I'm going to add a little bit of washi here, and then I'm going to overlap with a sticker here, just so I know which month I'm in. I would love to have a spot to like put the name of the month, but that's not a change that's happening just yet. Okay, that's pretty cute. I like it quite a lot. Okay, let's go to my weeks real quick, and the last thing for my setup is to lay down some stickers in the top right corner to write the days of the week. There are 5 weeks in October, so I just put those on 5 weeks here. There we go. And then we're going to go to October monthly goals. I'm going to keep this list handy. These are things to consider in each area, and then I'm going to look at my annual goals as well. But before we do that, just one more glance at my mind map for this year. So thrive is my word, and I have things in each category that I definitely want to focus on. All right, let's go to personal goals. I'm just going to put this off to the side, but I will be looking at it. And then I'm going to grab my Jelly Roll pen and my dot markers. So these are the 2 colors I'm going to be using for this month, and I will show you what I do with these. One is for the goals, and then one is for a tracker if there are weeks to track or something to track. Okay, let's start with personal. And so in this category, there's a couple things I want to carry over from the last couple of months, and then some things I want to kind of like add in. So one of them is memory keeping, because that's something that I definitely want to continue. It's very important to me. I make time for it every week. So definitely that. And then I'll bring in some journaling later. Self-care for sure as well. And I need to get a haircut this month, sometime this month. And I put that in my personal category because this is the category that I use to take care of myself. And then the other thing that I'm kind of adding in this month is an AM meditation. There's one on Calm every day, and it's a move one. So it's like a gentle movements, and I really like it. And it's always like 6 minutes or less, and that's what I need. So I want to add that in, like, not every day. I think I'm going to say like 4 times a week, because that way it's like manageable, and like if I don't hit it, then it's okay. For my focus this month, I think I want to do self-care, because after a couple of tough months, I really just need to focus on myself and helping myself a little bit, and the self-care is going to come into play for sure. So I'm going to take my yellow here and just create some trackers for each week for those that need it. Okay, let's go on to fun and recreation. So the word that's jumping out to me for this month is definitely fun. So I'm going to make that my focus. I am going to a tasting menu experience. It's been something I've wanted to do for years, but finally my best friend and I, who's our culinary arts teacher at school, we bought it. It was expensive, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be super fun and just a really, really good experience, which is something that I really want to do. It's going to be something that I include in my goals for next year for sure, which I am already kind of thinking about. I haven't like written anything down, but definitely thinking forward. Also, I have a family weekend scheduled, and I just want to make the most of that. And I do want to go for a hike sometime this month. I don't know when. I've been kind of neglecting that, but it's something I want to do this month. Okay, we're going to just switch around a little bit for work and learning. So this is something I mentioned in my Q3 reflections and my September reflections. That's something I want to kind of just lean into a little bit more. So one thing that I think will help with work is getting ahead and staying ahead. So I want to get 2 weeks ahead on my lesson plans. I still want to learn 3 things that I can share with others. I want to content plan each week, like actually set aside time to do that. And I want to put in a lot of effort on the MAKSELIFE launch. I have a review coming, all of that. And I haven't received the products yet, but they're supposed to be here very soon. And I will share those when I am able to. And I'm just really excited about that. And I want to put that in here because it's something that like I want to put effort into, if that makes sense. So I think for my focus, I want to just stay ahead. Okay, and then let me create little trackers for certain things for family and relationships. So I do have that family trip coming up. I really want to enjoy it to like the best of my ability. I've really been working on like just like relaxing into it and not like stressing out about things being perfect or whatever. So definitely want to just enjoy like just really good experiences and fun things with my family while we have that weekend. I also want to help to plan Thanksgiving. So we're actually going to be having it in my town. My parents and my sister are going to be coming up since we're all kind of here anyway. And we're going to do that for the first time this year. And then, but I still wanted to check in with my parents 2 times a week and just like stay connected with them. And then I have a card for Halloween that I'm going to send my sister Chase. So I think my focus is just going to be enjoy for this month, and then I will have a few things under there for this month. Okay, a little tracker on this first one. Then we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to flip in here to health and wellness. So my annual word is healing, which I feel like I've done like so much work into, but we're still, things to work on. But I still have, that focus in mind. 2 strength workouts is something I want to do. It's something that I've kind of like added mid-year, but didn't add to this. It's something that it's going to like bring me toward my like longevity and like working toward that. So I definitely want to include that. meal planning and prep is important to me, and I want to make time for that. Sleep has become an important thing for me, and so I'm going to shoot for 7 hours every day. So I'm going to shoot for 7 hours every evening, and then I've been working in some PM mindfulness through the Calm app, and so I want to do that 4 times a week. I think that is manageable, and I won't like feel bad if I miss one. And then I think my focus should be consistency, because I'm really building on the past couple of months and the work I've been doing and just like sticking with those things. I'm going to add one more thing to this, and that is going to be move my body 3 to 5 times a week. Okay, next up is spiritual and personal growth. I'm just going to continue with a few things that I've had on my list for, again, the past couple of months, but I haven't been doing them consistently. So I'm keeping them the same. I'm not going to add anything. I'm not going to take anything away, because I really believe in these things, but I need to be better about them. So my focus is going to be grateful or gratitude. I'm going to include daily gratitude, a donation, probably to the food bank, and journaling 3 times a week. I've not been journaling at all. Like, I don't think I did it at all in September. So it's something I want to bring back that I haven't been doing very well at, and just kind of keep it on my mind by putting it in here. And then a couple of trackers here. Let's go to financial. So I did make the decision to go Wild for this in 2023. I think it's in March. Yeah. And I bought my ticket, booked my hotel, all of that stuff. But I'm still saving, like, you know, paying off things. So I'm just kind of saving up for expenses while I'm there. So that's going to be something I think about for this month. And kind of tied into that is I need to continue to update my budget 3 times a week. That's another thing that I've kind of like fallen off the wagon on and doing it only like once a week, but it helps me to keep it on my mind if I do it more. And then I need to spend within my budget. So focus this month for financial is going to be stay focused. And just adding trackers. Okay, final one is going to be physical environment. So this is one that I have neglected a bit, but it's not for lack of like goals. So I'm going to keep with the same goals from last month, but I'm going to add in watering and fertilizing, because it's getting like we're into fall and I need to prep for the winter. So I think adding that will help me remember to do that. So focus this month is maintenance and just kind of getting back on track with my monthly cleaning list. I've been really good with the daily and the weekly. It's the monthly one that I've been neglecting. So I'm kind of just staying the course with physical environments. Okay, and then just a few trackers. It's kind of too late to put this now, but I wish I'd put like 3 monthly cleaning tasks each week. I think I did that 1 month and that really helped, but I forgot. Hopefully I will just remember to do that anyway. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the way, and we're going to go straight into my weekly actions. So let's turn the page to my first weekly actions page, and I'm just going to continue to use some of my dot markers for this week. So let me label the week up here. Okay, so it's October 3rd through the 9th, and then we're just going to go straight on into it. So I'm going to reference my monthly goals while creating my weekly actions. Now, I know that this weekend it's going to be super busy with friends and family, so I needed to keep it really simple this week. So if it looks a little sparse, that's okay. I'm just going to go with it, and then next week I'll be able to kind of pick up some things that maybe I'm not able to do this week. So let's start with personal. I'm just going to flip over here. So I definitely need to do memory keeping and self-care, and I'm just going to like focus on those things. And then I'm going to try to do the AM meditation, but I'm not going to be too hard on myself this week. So just those 2. Okay, fun and recreation. So definitely we're going to go to the pumpkin farm. I'm also going to this tasting menu. So I didn't plan for those to overlap. They just did. So I'm going to put in both of these because I want to kind of make sure that I prioritize both. Okay, work and learning. So I think I want to work on lesson plans and my attitude. I don't have that on here, but I want to just like start the month off good. So I'm going to put both of those in. Okay, family and relationships. So I really just want to enjoy all of the like family time, but also I'm going to talk to my mom about some Thanksgiving things. All right, next is health and wellness. So I don't want to put too much pressure on myself this week with just a different schedule and all of that. So I'm going to try to move my body 3 times, work on that PM mindfulness, and the sleep. I think those 3 I can focus on and not like put too much on myself. All right, spiritual and personal growth. I think I'm just going to do daily gratitude this week and not worry about journaling. Financial, mainly just the updating my budget. My hand is getting tired, so thankfully we're at the end here. So I want to water my yard and do my daily and weekly cleaning. All right, that is it. We are done. Wow, that was a lot, but I'm thankful that I did my reflections and everything ahead of time. That kind of saves me some time when I sit down to do these. So just to recap real quick, we discussed my September reflections, kind of getting in the right mindset. Also looked at the quarterly assessment for Q3, and then I went in and did my October goals, and then I used these to create my weekly actions for this week, keeping in mind all the things going on this week. So I think I'm in a pretty good spot, and I feel confident about my goals for this month and starting quarter 4, which is it's just gonna fly by, I feel like, but I'm excited to get into the next 3 months. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload, and I will see you next time. Bye!